Hey, bye, welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Of course, it's me, Brandon, alongside. Wait, hold on. I mean, you can go, Jay. I'm just
All
talking
right.
this.
Hey guys, it's me Jay, and let's get right into it. Spotlight hour for this upcoming Tuesday is going to be female Nidoran, and its bonus is going to be double catch XP for catching Pokemon, which is not bad. You know, throw on a star piece, and you'll be golden. Oh, wait, not star piece, a lucky egg. Oh man.
Yep, so right now is going to be Genesect with the Chill Drive. And on the 10th, we're also going to see a change in the raids. Genesect is going to be replacing Palkia on the 10th. Yeah, Genesect is going to be replacing Palkia on the 10th. I need to make sure that made sense. And the 5-star raids. And then the Mega raids, Mega Abomasnow is going to be switched with Mega Sizzle, which is now officially confirmed. I just didn't change that part in the script.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. And then Pokemon Go Fest Sapporo is going to be happening from August 5th to August 7th, and there's going to be a global there's going to be a collection challenge available for everyone globally.
Hold on. Let me just go over the Sapporo thing real fast.
Right.
Because I forgot to mention, but I think Sapporo is Pan Sage. No, that's not it. Because
No, I do want to say it's Pansage because we had Panseer,
Pan Paul.
Panpour. It definitely has to be Pansage.
Do they have the? I know they have the Pokemon listed somewhere.
Mm.
So go on for a second, Jay.
Okay, well, Brandon's doing that. I'm gonna gloss over some stuff. And there's also gonna be a special global challenge, and if we beat X amount of raids, we will unlock the following bonuses for the rest of the weekend. And there's also gonna be a bug event. Actually, the bonus it looks like right here it says the bonuses are gonna last for the rest of the weekend, the bug event, and the upcoming community day.
Found it real fast.
So what's up?
So Sapporo, it's gonna have the Electric Beast. I really should have watched Sun and Moon so I know how to pronounce these.
Yeah, okay, so usually sometimes if there's an X, sometimes it's pronounced as a Z, so we can just assume it's going to be circuitry?
Circuitry? I think that's it.
Because, circuitry,
Yeah.
Electrical circuits. So, yeah, circuitry is going to be
Yeah.
available during, it's going to be popping up in the 5-star raids in Sapporo during their Go Fest.
Yeah, so and then again, it's gonna be Pansage that Shiny's gonna be out, and Swirlix that Shiny's gonna be out for that.
I actually like it because especially its evolution slurp of it looks like chocolate syrup on it.
Yeah,
Like
so those are the main things for, or the main Pokemon to look out for, and also an unknown. I can't remember which unknown they have, but they have a special unknown for that one too, because I think they had one for Seattle and Berlin too.
Yeah, they did. And then the bonus for completing the global challenge is gonna be, let's see, hold on, right here. Once completed, for the rest of the Go Fest Sapporo, it's gonna have double
The tie-in event.
It's gonna tie in double Stardust for catching Pokemon, and it'll end on Sunday, August 7th, 8 p.m. GMT. So just look that up to convert it to your time zone. And it's really unknown at the moment what the bonus for the upcoming bug out event is going to be, and the community day that's going to be happening.
So okay. So I feel like we can infer part of the bonus because of the other two Ultra unlocks that have coincided with the other Go Fest in-person events.
Right.
Which were both of those were unknowns in the raids globally, and the monkey being found in the wild globally for during a set time period, as well as in the raids. Yeah. Usually to coincide with the event that followed after the Go Fest. So kind of like how we had Panseal during the Pokemon Go anniversary event, and how we had Panpour during
Seattle.
No, it was after the Seattle event. What was this event after Seattle?
We
just had it a second ago.
I'm trying to think.
It was the Hishwin event.
The Hishwin event. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Hishwin event. After that, we had Panpour in the raids for like a week. For like a whole week. So we're gonna have those probably, and probably some other bonus, because I remember the other bonus was Hishwin Bravery in the raids for the Hishwin event after Seattle. And let me see if I can find this real fast about the other one. History and Discovery. Let's see. GoFest 2020. Let me just use this icon. Let's see. Sapporo, Berlin. Oh, God. Yeah, you go on talking about the next event. Let me see if I can find out the other one real fast because I can't remember what it was.
Okay, so up next on news, we have the Bugga event, and Grubbin in its evolution is going to be making its debut during the event. And to evolve it to Charge-a-Bug, it's going to cost 25 Grubbin candy. And to evolve Charge-a-Bug to Vikavolt, it's going to cost you 100 Grubbin candy. And you have to also use be near a magnetic lure to be able to evolve it. So Grubbin is going to need 25 candies to evolve to Charge-a-Bug, and then Charge-a-Bug is going to need 100 candy, and it needs to be within the vicinity of a magnetic lure to evolve into Vikavolt.
Okay, so I found this stuff for the Berlin one. It was like I said, it was like the Team Rocket twice the status for defeating Team Rocket. You could find whatchamacallit, Watch from Rotom we had that special research task to get Watch from Rotom after that, and the Pansear and the Unknown. So those were the ultra bonuses for Seattle. And then we had the Raid Owl and the Pokemon in the Raid and spawning in the wild. This is my crazy theory. What I think is gonna happen for the bonus.
What?
For the other bonus, because obviously we're gonna follow the pattern of getting the Unknown and the Pansage and the Monkey in the Raid, Elemental Monkey, right? It would make sense to follow that trend. And then some other one for the anniversary. It was we completed a task to get a Wash from Rotom. Seattle was the raid hour on that day, or raid day, whatever it was called, one of the two.
Yeah.
I would like to see us get a shiny released, just like start spawning in the wild too, and I want it to be Jortic.
Speaking of shiny,
mostly because I want Jortic to be shiny, because I feel like everything lines up perfectly for it to be shiny and all that.
Right.
Because it's also gonna be a Spotlight Owl Pokemon. Not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday afterwards, and that's when the event ends.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice.
All right, go on.
And as Brandon mentioned earlier, the unknown Mega, not the Pokemon Unknown, just so we're clear. And I'm trying to make a pun here, but the unknown Mega was revealed in its Mega Scizor, so that's pretty nice. And the shiny that's going to be in the game is Venipede. So,
which, have you seen its evolution in the shinies?
No.
Yeah, let me see.
I've not seen it while Brandon's doing that. There's also going to be a collection challenge during the Bugga event. And if you complete it, you'll be rewarded with, let's see, 15,000 XP. So that's not bad. That's pretty clutch.
Yeah, this is a shiny evolution line.
Scolipede doesn't look that different.
No, yeah, it does. Cause see, that's regular Scolipede. It's like the wings become unawkward and all that, and this becomes brighter.
I couldn't really tell from this far.
Hold on, let me go to Bulbapedia.
Okay, well, Brandon's doing that.
Actually, hold on, I can probably do the next one so that we can take a little break. Did you go about the candies and how much it costs and all that?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I went over that twice.
Okay. Alright, so this new bonus they're implementing into the game is gonna be not into the game, into the raid is gonna not into the raid, into the event, which I don't know, I'm iffy on this because I'm like, they're kind of trying to. I understand why they're trying to kind of force stuff like this, and I'm like, it's not a terrible idea because it's basically what's been happening during the raid, during the community days. But at least in our area, it's been received poorly. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay, I see it. Well,
yeah. So anyway, the new bonus they're introducing for the event is if 3 or more people join in a raid, and I'm pretty sure it's at 3. I'll put like a little corrections or a little future me if I'm wrong about this. But if 3 or more people join in an in-person raid after the raid for 15 minutes within a 300-meter radius, which is like 0.18, I think, miles or something like that.
0.81.
0.8. Yeah, something like that. Not a full mile.
Yeah, no,
Or
yeah,
like, no, I think it's 0.18. I think it's 0.18.
yeah, 0.18, 0.18th of a mile. So, yeah,
Yeah. So, uh, Pokemon will be spawning after you defeat a raid. And so, this is what. In each day is going to be a different one. So, on the 10th, it's going to be Wurmple. On the 11th, it's going to be Caterpie. 12th is going to be Spinarak. 13th, how do you pronounce that? Venipede?
yeah,
Venipede. 14th, Cricketune. 15th, Weedle. And 16th, Ladybee. Or Ladybug.
yeah,
All of those can be shiny. So,
clutch.
I don't know. It's just like the way because it's basically the thing they've been doing for Community Day and does have been mixed.
Yeah, and
I personally would like to do this on the 13th because I really want that shiny. Because Scolipede is one of my favorite Pokemons from Unova. And I would not mind getting a other shiny. The other ones, I don't have almost any of those shinies, but
honestly, I wouldn't mind a shiny Caterpie.
I wouldn't be upset if I don't get to do those. But I'm not gonna go after that. I'm gonna try to get 3 people, including myself, because I
Yeah.
think it's you and like 2 other people.
Yeah,
Like when 3 people to do a raid. I don't believe they said it has to be a particular raid. So 5-star raids, mega raids, those should be able to do the trick and all that.
mm-hmm.
But let me double check real fast. Blah blah blah.
While you're
blah.
doing that, there's also gonna be double XP for successfully catching Pokemon whenever you make either a good, great, or an excellent throw. So, if I were you guys, I get practicing, especially on the great throws, because great throws are pretty clutch.
Yeah, so it can be any raid, so it's gonna depend on what's available and what people are hunting. Because not that many people may want to go in person for that.
Yeah, no.
Like the best chance would be probably doing towards the end of, whatchamacallit, Raid Hour.
Mm.
But even then, I don't think the 13th is on Raid Hour for me. Yeah, it's not. It's on a Sunday.
No,
It's on a Saturday. It's on a
I was about to
Saturday.
say because the 13th is a Saturday.
So who knows if I'm gonna be able to do that? I hope so, but we'll just have to wait and see.
It's a 50-50
Yeah.
for Brandon, but let's see, and of course, be sure to take snapshots for a surprise encounter.
Now, the data miners did find the photo, the image of when you get photobombed.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of bug Pokemon, so I don't know which one's gonna be spawning in particular, or if it's gonna be a random between X, Y, and Z.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's like a couple of them all pop up at once instead of just the typical only one Pokemon pops up. So anyway, so the counters for the bug out event are going to be Caterpie, Weedle, Ladybug, Spinarak, Yama, Wurmple, Cricketune, Vanillapie, Carabass, Shelmet, who all can be shiny, plus Solskid, Jortik, Grumbin, and Dupidal. And if you're lucky, you can find and if you're lucky, you can find Pinecone, Scorpy, and Dwebble, who all can be shiny.
Yeah, I'm still hunting for that shiny Scorpy.
I got one.
Yeah, that. I remember when I got a shiny Pineco. I blew somebody's eardrum.
I don't think that was me.
No. I was with Kieran when I got
Okay.
it. He was so mad. He's like, what in the world, man? And the raid pool during the bug out event is gonna be let me go through this real quick. For the 1-star raids, we're gonna have Paris, Pineco, which both can be shiny, and we're also gonna have Joltik in that 1-star pool. And in our 3 stars, we're gonna have Pinsir and Shuckle, which both can be shiny, and alongside them, we're gonna have Venomoth and Fortress in the 3-star raids.
I'm honestly gonna be unless we get the monkeys in them. I'm probably gonna only be hunting Joltik. Even I'm probably not gonna do the 3 stars, to be honest with you. I mean, it's mostly because I have a shiny pencil, and I think I have a lucky shiny pencil, and I have like 2 shiny Shuckles or 1 shiny Shuckle. Because I know I got one from a trade, and then I caught one in the water, and I traded that one. And so I think I caught another one right after that.
Yeah, so far looking at this raid pool, I'm not really feeling it. Because I already have, I think I have 2 shiny Pinsers, or maybe 1, I don't know. And I already have a shiny Shuckle. I traded out with my I traded myself with my other account.
Yeah, I have 2 shiny Shuckles
And then I
and
already have a shiny Pineco, which I already
oh
evolved it to
no,
Fortress.
it's a shiny Shadow Pencil. I haven't done a lucky one.
Well, still. And in our 5-star raids, we have Genesect with the Chill Drive, and somebody in our town's Discord asked me if you know they asked me if if it means that there's no shiny. I said yeah, there's not gonna be shiny for it, and they proceeded that with a follow up question asking when do I think it'll come back for with the shiny unlocked. I told him straight up. I was like I don't know, like maybe a year or two. I don't know. It's up to Niantic really, and
My best guess is it's gonna come out during 2023 sometime.
yeah, sometime next year.
But now here's the good thing though, that now that we have all the drives out,
Hmm.
now that means each time all the, because I think the only way you can get a shiny Genesect right now is if it doesn't have a drive or it's
Yeah.
just like a normal drive.
Mhm.
But now whenever we get the other drives, they should come out with those shinies.
Yeah,
Because that's what I think they've been doing with Pokemon to have different forms. Is first release, no shinies. Second time to come back, shinies released, typically.
yeah, that's the normal protocol for Niantic. And you want to take this last one?
Yeah. So in the Mega Raids, we have Mega Sizzle, and then the... I thought I wrote this down, but I guess I didn't. So we're going to have event field research tasks. So what you can get from those, it's going to be, depending on what... We'll do what we did last week, and we write the tasks down and what they're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, you can get Caterpie, Weedle, Paris, Venonat, Ladybee, Spinarak, Yama, Silcoon, Cascoon, Nincada, Volibee, Illumise, Cricketune, Sand Plant, and Trash Cloak, Bomby, Combee, which is probably going to be one of the ones everybody is going to be looking after. So I will probably try to make an Instagram video and a TikTok video talking about those because that shiny is going to be sought after now that it has
Yeah.
shiny released.
Yeah, especially if it's shiny and female.
Yeah, Swaddle, Villipede, Dwebble, Kelblast, Shelmet, Grumble, Dupidal, and Wimpod. Those are the ones that are going to be have the shinies available. And one other piece of news I just didn't write down, but we can go over it real fast.
Yeah, what you got?
Alright, so looks like there's gonna be some in-person community day meetups happening on Saturday, which is next week for Community Day. Honestly, it looks like they have Niantic has a web YouTube video that I think shows you where you can look it up, but you can also probably just look it up, see if your location's having an in-person raid or event. Looks like the closest one to us is gonna be
Clyde Warren.
yeah, but we won't be able to go to that most likely.
Yeah, no. Not with these gas prices.
It's not that early because I wouldn't mind driving and doing that.
But
It's just the fact that I'm probably gonna have to work because I'm typically mornings now.
yeah.
But anyway, can you think of any other news, Jay, or anything else?
Yes. Of course, even though this is a Pokemon Go podcast, it was mentioned whenever we started this podcast we will talk a bit more about almost anything and everything Pokemon related. Last weekend,
The
Brandon
challenge
and
has already started.
yeah, it started like.
Oh, okay, so we have to complete field research tasks for it then. Okay.
And that's pretty cool. But last Sunday, Brandon and I went up to Indigo Plateau for their 1-year anniversary bash, and it was off the hook. A lot of people there, especially a lot of people, way too many for Mount Comfort, especially inside the store. And funny enough, we ran into a guy that we made friends with last year during their grand opening. I'm like, hey, LMAO. I was like, what you up to? I was like, how you been, man? He's like, I've been big chilling. I'm like, nice. But,
it was good to see that. It was good to see a lot of people there.
Yeah,
we had fun.
It was nice. Yeah, and we saw a lot of vendors. I got this hat from one of the vendors. It's it's Magikarp Pro Shop. How to get the shiny Magikarp. That's what we rock with. And then in the staff at Indigo Plateau, they were doing trivia questions hourly. and I actually won this year, and I won this model kit of Pikachu, and I built it when me and Brendan got back into town, and look at it, it can move, and then it's nice.
Wait, Cam?
Yeah, well, I mean, kind of. I mean, just the head, and then the arms, just a bit.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and it took it. It was ridiculously easy to build, but overall, it was a good time. I had fun. I made out like a bandit. I bought a bunch of stuff. Brandon also bought a lot of stuff. And
Unfortunately.
yeah, unfortunately, but. The only thing I was kind of bummed is that we didn't get to have any bubble over there because they were like packed.
I mean,
I mean, it is what it is.
the boba, like, oh god, they must have made bank that day because
Yeah.
it was just public weather was hot. That was like, that was basically the main thing and everything. So why not go to them?
That's true, but and then hopefully next year for their second year anniversary, fingers crossed, that they can throw another bash like that, and it'll be off the hook, and then maybe me and Brandon we can try to get up there a lot earlier. But that's it for Zap's segment, and then. Did you want to talk about what came out yesterday, Brandon? Well, on Wednesday.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon Go Present happened yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. We got more information about Scarlet and Violet. The memes were true about the legendaries, which surprised me. They talked about the main gimmick. They talked about some of the Pokemon and all that. And
the only thing I would say, okay, so I was talking to Brandon about this yesterday while I was working. He's like, yeah, the memes were true. I'm like, what memes? He's like, the memes of the Pokemon being, vehicles, something like that. I'm like, nah. And he sent me a screenshot of his Reddit post, and the Reddit post was dated 3 months ago or so. And I'm just, yeah, when I saw that, I just like immediately thought, like, whenever I get those legendaries, I'm not even gonna bother using them. I'm not even gonna, because I'm gonna be real with you. When I saw that, I was just extremely, not disappointed. I was just, I was extremely let down. I'm gonna be real with you, that the legendary Pokemon are rideables. They're bikes. I'm like, dog, really? Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Riding Pokemon in the Pokemon games is pretty good because that's it's in canon that they're used as people ride Pokemon. But like that, like I don't know. I was disappointed.
don't get me wrong. They look amazing. I just didn't actually think the memes were gonna be true.
Yeah, I mean they look alright. But one thing I am looking forward to is the
I'm looking for Best Boy having a new form.
Well, I was gonna say the new gimmick that they're introducing. I already forgot what it's called, but
terrestrializing.
Yeah, terrorizing. But I looked at it. I was like, that looks way too complicated to say. I'm just gonna say crystallized. The crystallization of Pokemon. That looks so cool. I'm like, damn. And it looks kind of cool, to be honest with you. And
honestly, after this, we can probably just do another recording and just talking about the trailer and all that, and we can probably rewatch it before we do that. And then I can probably try to upload that on Sunday and all that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
We can do that. Well, hopefully we can continue the discussion.
Yeah. So. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget we have an Instagram at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast, a TikTok, Let's Go Pokemon TikTok. You can find the video format of the videos at Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Let's Go Pokemon Podcast on YouTube, and we got an email. Let's Go Pokemon Podcast at gmail.com. Anything else, Jay?
No, that's it. That's all of our info right there. Oh, and then one last bit. I'll screenshot it and send it to Brandon. But on Sunday during the Heatwing Bravery raid hours, I caught 2 shiny Heatwing Braveries. I'll send Brandon the screenshots right here. And then I think on that same day, later that day, I don't remember when exactly, I also caught a Hundo Palkia. So Mad Flex, and also I got a Hundo Heatwing Voltorb. So another Mad Flex. But yeah, that's it for this week.
All right. Until next time, y'all have a good one.
See you guys.